Casters have gone home. The casters have gone home. They're not here.
Well, it's looking like we're going to have to take over the cast for a second here as we have the Yoru sending his TP.
Still's getting involved.
As they're gearing up for a fast, short A play, but the push.
Dude, the music in the background.
Wall, getting really aggressive out showers here, getting all the info about what's going on. Here comes the execute into the A site, but there's no defenders on the site.
Dude, do you reckon?
Deep in the spawn is the narrate. Ready for his rotation.
Reckon they actually thought it was done.
Yeah, exactly. Magnum is going to tap that spike, but is not going to go down. Shadow
Dude, weird pistols, by the way. Just
no,
trading.
Actually, Shin is going to get the kill onto him.
No way. They actually go for the round the world.
And the spike
this is the legit around the world, the original.
It's just Viper here between them, but they're getting pinched from both sides. This battle is crazy going on to the B site here, but the attackers get onto the site. They're going to be able to get that spike planted, and it's going to be a 3 versus 3. Just kidding.
Martin and a solid pause.
The walkout has started.
One enemy. Hear me out, Josh. You wanted them to try out stuff, and definitely running across the map is not
Dude, they actually did the round the world. Man, we haven't seen that. We've never seen that. All the way through their enemy spawn, through A into B.
I don't know who I'm tossing to, but guys, please take it away.
Thanks so much, Bea. I enjoyed hearing them do some actual work for once. You know, I think that we went to the toilet real quick, and it turns out they're already firing away. No time to waste, I suppose, in a game that, at this point, as we've said, it's over. It's done with. It's all for pride. And KC are getting the pride in that pistol round with the 1-0 up. I want to hear more of Steel casting.
Yeah, can we just give it back
we
to him
have a
again?
third headset,
we
dude,
just keep throwing it back to him, and then he can throw it back to us, and we can just keep going
round by round.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
sure
for
the
that.
production won't get frustrated by us doing that.
Wait, they have a third headset? They should definitely try it. TriCast, man. Why not?
Well, for KC side, I feel like
they would be good in a
the opening
TriCast.
pistol under the belt. There's not much.
Just come in and flame the teams like 3 times a half.
On the defense,
Pretty much what he would do.
Sheriff and a shorty to work with, Camo and Shados. Trying to make something work.
Opinion on MIBR versus Sen. I didn't see MIBR versus C9, so I don't have like the best understanding of how MIBR are looking, but you would imagine Sen with how good they're looking. I don't think MIBR can be underestimated though. Their team play, at least from the best of 3 that I saw, their team play is like very impressive.
We hit the final 50 seconds. There's no movement from Koi either. With weaker weapons, I don't really expect them to. Again, they have the advantage stacked up on A if the push was to come there so that they could challenge together. And worst case scenario, they death ball it back. Just Starzo, not going to get a ton done. And
they get spot over towards here, and they might.
The hope is he can send them charging towards the other side of the map, but that hasn't happened.
No, okay.
I'm ready. He's going to kill everyone with a class.
Damn, KCorp. They're going to hit two people running away here in terms of stocks, though. Did they expect this? Man, the Koi pistol is nice, though. Look at that.
Highlight reel worthy clips, and they've already walked past him. Magnum, though. Oh, there's the jiggle. I like the idea. Shados waiting on the other side. Optimistic. Somehow, neither of those kills went to Magnum. You can have a frag movie without actually killing anyone, just standing there looking at people, and this may just be...
Not bad at all. No one going down on that.
Wow.
Well, look, I'm certainly glad they got the reward for their patience on that round. No punishments whatsoever from the side of Koi, but they did...
Zoomed in circles? No, that's all them. They got new tech.
It's rifles and light shields for the most part. And if you're on KC... I'm expecting. I would like something crazy to be called.
Thoughts on this attack, Viper Wall? It's literally it's the Eng special. It's what he would always do. This one here, it's nice. You go up and then a lot of times you can walk pressure. It's just really good for like pinching over towards showers. But you know when people are doing like DRX smoke over towards here, this is one of the walls that is like pretty good against it.
Okay,
but
they used to always do it on an eco and just walk up. So
basically,
bringing it over from Gambit. But yeah, it's always good. But you always knew what they were doing because they would always use it on an eco round. But it's nice that they're using it in more rounds these days.
I think you just continuously go through the TPs. I think that was basically a whole strat.
Yeah, but you have to kind of toy with sight a little bit.
Okay.
Nice kill by
Narrate has just walked into hookah on his own. Won the duel, gets out of there, and they insta re-clear in terms of Koi. So that's nice, at least for the information. They might go fast behind and have a good flank here.
You sort of understand from the coaches earlier saying that we're taking this as an opportunity to practice. We want to see these maps.
EMEA pick'ems. I mean, I'll just pick Fnatic and Na'Vi.
But to mainly play the weaknesses and find out what they are.
That's where I'm at.
That they can use this to experiment, to play seriously, run those.
The one that I'm least confident about is Heretics game. Heretics could win that.
It is.
The only thing will be is just
KCorp
like
can
in
win too,
Scrim,
but
some teams will
there's
do
so much
really,
footage out
really
there.
Dumb stuff, and they'll win, and they'll be
There's
like,
so much
"Yeah,
footage,
we're
and
really good at this
KCorp
map," and
play
then
a
they
lot
won't
of
do
the
their
same in the
officials and they'll
footage as
lose.
well.
But for now, at least, everything is coming up Millhouse for Carmine Corp. They are having a great time.
Yeah, 3-0.
The luck wall that goes through BTP, the one that 100 Thieves were using.
Times where teams are able to punish that third round, and no, you didn't. I don't even know who I'm saying that to, the player or the replay ops who's put that on the screen. That's just nasty, disrespectful.
All right.
More of that, please.
That's kind of sick.
I like the idea of going and picking up your opponent's classic just to do that. Oh dear. Well, yeah,
Okay.
Narrate is having a field day. He's looking at
Does Camo want to send it
stats.
without the flash?
I'll just give her mine.
As he done
No,
from
never
our team.
mind. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking like nothing is happening.
Nothing of note.
No, nothing.
No. Well, this
Mitch
is
is
a
about to
series...
do one of the greatest impressions you've ever heard.
Okay, listen, this is what Yinsu would say if she was watching this game right now. I'm going to impersonate you. All right, here we go.
Clear your throat.
Hello? Am I on?
I don't know.
I can't tell if I'm on.
It's not coming up in my ears.
Well, either that was a
There
really
we go.
awkward silence that Mitch had to fill, or I'm actually here. Hi. What's up, boys?
So what do you think about this round?
Hey, doing, sir?
What are the odds? What are the odds of Shadow winning this?
I'm not. I mean, something
Tricar.
is telling me that he might not win this, but I don't want to cast a curse or recurse. However, you guys say blessing. Is that what you call it up here?
No, it's
I have
usually-
never said blessing.
Oh no,
ever,
that's a
I don't
Doug
think.
thing. I've heard him say that one.
We are very similar.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
just
get
as
you two mixed
handsome
up.
And tan, you know.
NT. We
Do
say
you wanna
that
add
up
anything
here?
Let's
on the
see what
map?
happens with the big
Have
buy
you
rounds.
tested out the drawing?
Might be a fast one for sure.
Oh, yeah, you can draw
draw.
here with your finger. What would you like to draw?
Is that that?
Oh wow.
Just a line,
Go on.
whatever.
Oh wow, they're giving me way
is gonna
too much
cross the
power
cables,
for
don't
this.
trip
You're
yourself
giving me
over.
way too much power.
It's going to come up after the replay, so you've got a second.
Okay. I'm just telling you how I feel.
I feel it. Oh,
There we go.
Hypoc number one.
How'd we feel
There is a
about that?
one behind my
Goddamn
head.
right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Goddamn
agree.
right.
just
Now draw a
wanna-
picture of him.
Yes. Oh
There's a
yes.
one.
The audience are loving it. Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to one of the greatest color casters to ever bless our scene, Hypoc. I wouldn't be here without him today. So yeah, shout out for the opportunity, Hypoc. And N and the boys giving me this opportunity as well, because I wouldn't be here if they hadn't qualified. But yeah, what do? We just talk now? Is that
I
what you
guess,
do
yeah,
up
we
here?
can.
Dude, look
that
at this,
tends to be
man.
what we do.
Do you not listen?
Wow.
I love
this
how
is quite
KCorp
easy.
are like
You never listen.
full
Usually
on
mute the stream
legit.
when you're on, so I just
playing
wasn't sure when you-
everything.
Understandable, understandable.
Let me know if this is helping you.
I want to
get
say
better.
perfect. They did do a little bit
You
of
have all the listen things down.
just individual walking
You hear
in,
our
but
voices
they
in
have
your
been doing that
headphones?
anyway.
No,
really?
no. Okay,
No.
that's good.
Just podcast at this point, yeah, they might as well.
Let's talk about Valorant, y'all.
Let's talk about it. So this round, right? Koiv got a showstopper. Odds on Camo actually popping that before he dies.
You're asking me to predict the future a lot, honestly.
that's the job.
That's kind of what we do.
You gotta,
Try to do.
yeah. I'm not seeing many.
But if Ed Lostra, thank you with
actual
the whole
successes
year,
from
mate.
that
Appreciate you.
Through that window.
No, I think that window has had next to no
30
impact,
seconds
short
left.
of like maybe a recon through it or something like that. But for nades, you're not catching a guy there quite often.
Would I play
It's
like
gonna
this
be
if
a
I
little bit of
qualified?
damage. And look, a little bit of a flank going on for Magnum. Made his way around to A. Does
nah.
he want to plant with 20 seconds left? You'd think so. He's
Michael-
the idea of going aggressive
Michael
to
D.
take
Henry,
the kill,
thank
but
you so much for the
Martin
prime.
can
Thank
get
you,
over
thank
as
you.
10
He's got
seconds
his
left.
dimensional drift,
Spike
everybody's favorite
planted.
ultimate. So he could look to try and play with his opponents a little bit. He has to do it quite quickly though, otherwise, yeah, we're basically reliant on Magnum to do absolutely everything.
Who's been on fire, to be fair. Magnum's had some
Liaison as
insane
well.
rounds,
Liaison
but
16.
wins
Thank you so much as
he
well,
wins.
mate.
Okay, the odds are out.
Magnum definitely wins these.
Magnum in favor. 3 players coming. Snake bite nade pushing him forward. They haven't spotted him. They don't think he's past the utility, and he's missed. Well, it was going well for a moment. for a brief moment. Both players same angle, too far away to
One
actually
on
stop
this.
that spike defuse.
Any extra
and
kills?
Right under their nose. There you go. It's done and dusted. 1 HP on Martin, so he didn't really stand a chance. Although he's almost killed them all anyways.
How's
He hasn't won the round.
Nice.
Thanks,
Thank you, Sue.
Jules, thank you for the gift as well.
That is, it's a good buzzword to throw in there every now and
Thank
then.
you so much for that,
if you
Jules.
just say the word
161 as well.
analysis.
That's wild.
Analysis.
Everybody knows.
So in terms of Yorus that we've had in this tournament so far, Martin, he's up there in my mind. Thoughts?
No, I
Anyone.
think that's aimed at Sue.
I mean, it's a group chat.
I think
It's a
artists.
group chat.
How often do you think about Martin's Yoru? What's the frequency?
I
we're
mean,
talking
At the
about
moment,
here?
probably every day, but he has played a lot.
Once every couple days, because I
Uh-oh.
cast him once every couple days, so
Oh, that?
that works for me.
Wait,
Nice
that's actually
shot.
kinda
That
nice
camo
with the
and
Omen
the player in the
flash.
corner's still alive, still healthy, in fact.
Wait,
This
the
KC
Yoru
with
ult with
back
taking some map
on
control
one.
here or here
Now
is
he's
actually
got
pretty
two.
cool
Nice
with
return by
the
Stars, he's
Omen.
still fighting. He's still scrapping Seekers going out as he seeks out some players. He's found some bullets coming his way instead. Magnum with some clean kills as a 4v2 develops. Koi on the retake, no ults to work with, barely any utility. I mean, they've at least got the Prowlers from Shadow to try clear out, but I don't know that it's going to help
If
that
only
much.
Shados was on Sky, he'd clutch this one out. I get flashbacks to that almost every single day. First kill will go his way, though.
I mean, they call him Shados, but he
Happy
needs
for
a Shade
KCorp?
Trez
Oh,
here
after
to
last
close
year,
it out.
for sure. They have like
Sorry.
like even no matter what happens from here, like it's sick from them. They got some hope.
That was a good
They
one,
got a
Sue.
good
That was
team.
one. I'll give you the confidence.
coaches.
Luckily, there's
That
a
was
player
fantastic.
behind him who's going to be able to shadow his movements.
Like it's
love it. I
it's
love
a
it.
scary
Find
team.
anything
It's one of those
extra.
teams you don't really want to
Tonight,
play
they're
because
just going to be saving, and we'll leave it to Mitch to
they're
narrate
kinda
the rest of the
stacked.
round.
Well, just like Shados, I wish that I could leave. Go through a teleporter and
tournament.
bring me far away from you. Oh my
I waited
God. Tom.
I waited my whole life to be here. and I'm
KCorp,
so
yeah, they're
glad
actually
Tom is
showing
matching
they're
my
showing
energy.
legit
be
stuff.
so
That was like a
savage.
it was pretty much just a set thing that they do with the Yoru ult.
Oh, look, poor Shados is
you've
stressed
They wanna
as
close
well.
it out
dreaming about
faster, it
this
looks
since
like.
you were a
Again, they have 3
Martin.
days to kind of approach
Yeah,
and
I
have new
actually
stuff.
Thanks
So
for that.
we'll see how
if
deep
you,
their
if you
strat
carry
book
on
is.
like that, I think Mitch is gonna deck you in the shin.
Look at his face. Can we just get Mitch's face in like a little pit as this
don't have
goes
to.
on?
Can we just get a Mitch
I think
cam?
we actually have
Don't
the
have to.
capability to do that. Just get the picture-in-picture cam, and it's just your face.
Oh man,
I think, Tom,
this
production
must
are
this
busy
must
right
be
now.
such
I
a
would-
sad game to
I wouldn't
watch.
wanna
Like you
cause
know
any
you're
damage.
already
Is he
out and you're
showing-
forced to play.
I want a
It
pip
is.
of just zoomed in on Mitch's face.
demoralizing.
Every time,
Don't listen to him.
sometime we make a pun.
Don't listen. Don't listen to him. All good. Movistar Koi.
Oh, unfortunately.
KCorp or
you've been
Heretics are
put on the
better.
Spanish and the French broadcast
I mean
we did that.
Heretics
Which they probably
smashed
enjoy,
them,
I don't know the
so you would
Spanish
have to
broadcast.
say Heretics.
Just
I
your,
went-
your face unhappy, I think.
Heretics
I went and
honestly
brought them a little
read
gift
them like a
'cause,
book
I mean,
when we watched
Sukhoi,
that.
It's been rough, okay? And
And I think that was the first example of like KCorp
the
maybe
Challengers League
being a little bit predictable, but they can also learn from what happened in that.
So I brought them
The
a
fact that
little
they
gift, little
still
customized
qualified to
tissues
top
dry
4
their
and
tears
maybe they've
after
learned
the
that
last
on
match.
some of these maps they're predictable.
Define customized.
And that's good.
He wrote their
I wrote their
names.
names on it, and I spelled
Okay.
Blaze's name without
I
the
feel
extra
like
E.
that could go wrong in a couple of ways, but yeah.
Yeah, where's Masters again, Sue?
Oh, Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a really bad idea to like maybe upset all of the people in Madrid.
Just the Koi fans. Just the Koi fans. There's
wait,
not many
wait
of those.
until Heretics plays. Oh my god.
Did you say not many of them?
not
Say it with your chest. I want you to walk up to Ibai and say it with your
No,
chest.
yeah.
Say it with your chest, Mitch. Come on, don't just
No
whisper.
sweat.
Wait,
it
I
on
thought
the phone.
I
I'll
thought
see him in
Ibai
Madrid.
left
I'll
Koi.
let him know. Orbital Strike going to be used up, and it's forcing them back, but it's not getting the damage. About 30 HP left on Martin. It's a decent bit of damage, I won't lie to you.
my.
But no kills. Those are reserved for KC
Oh,
players
is-
right now as they're sat 5
Look at
versus
shit.
3.
Look at Shin, man.
Defensive
Shin
side
is just
LB
like, why is
being harassed
why am I
by
still
Shin,
here?
who's
Like, why is
teleported
no
in towards Elbow
What is going
about
on?
a minute ago, and he's still going.
You can just stay
They're
here the whole round.
Trying to deal with this Omen while A is lost, the plant is in, and well, look, an upgraded rifle at least for Starzo. He's lost most of his health, and he can't heal himself back up. And they've lost most of the time because this spike was planted a long time ago.
I mean,
They're very far away.
they're just winning their rounds within the first 20 seconds of each round, right? Get a multi-kill, plant, sit back, chill. Do you know what? I'm really for the fact that one of the best players currently in our league is from NA.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know if I enjoy that quite as much. I enjoy more so the fact that we sent one of our best players to NA. He was hot trash and then has come back and he's really good again.
Yeah, but the thing is, Naray said he's got a
Damn,
little
bro.
bit of beef with NRG. He wants to play at NRG.
Keith.
I feel like we
Poor
need
Keith.
more storylines like that.
Why has he got beef with him? Did he say
He didn't
specifically?
really explain, but I feel like maybe we'll know more of it once and if they do go up against each other.
Big if.
I have a question for you,
Is it?
Sue. Of the
Artist, yeah, Artist. If Artist hears that, man, he's gonna fight back.
Is it Mystic?
Out of all of the ex-Fnatic, I mean, there aren't many of them that did play Sky. I don't think it was anything to do with Masters Reykjavik when they played against Sentinels. Definitely not that.
No, that's
I
not
reckon
what I am
is
referencing.
all of the other times
Yeah.
that he played. Yeah.
You could
What
say
are you
Magnum.
referencing?
I was referencing that.
Oh, okay. Thanks for that. Do you know what? While we're at it, shout out to Mo40. One of my favorite ex-Fnatic players for sure.
Well, folks, another battle soon to be on our hands. It was a B-long take. The quick TP having to be used up by Rubinho. He's now miles away over on the Viper's pitted side of A. What is Narrate doing? How is he winning that?
Bro, whoever
but
plays
also
Raze
for now,
on
the
KCorp
Star Zone
is just so blessed with the double satchels. The amount of times I've seen whoever plays it, whether it's Martin, whether it's Narrate, just getting the first kill with a satchel just like instant. The double duelist on this team looks so good. And I think they can lean into that on some maps if they need
Is a
to.
near impossibility. The save is called, and 7-1 is on the board. Good job, we're not going back to Brazil. It's Madrid next.
You're just trying to annoy everyone, aren't you? You're like,
Yeah, they're actually, yeah, they're going for Keith. They're going for the Brazilians.
I just love that you and we only ever upset him. But
Yeah,
he
yeah,
chooses
yeah.
to upset everyone else on the planet.
Maybe I upset the odd Liquid fan here and there just from making jokes to upset him. But other than that, I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Anyone else on your list, Mitch? How long is this
We'll
list?
see. We'll see as the night goes on where we end up. It might be KC if this goes to a third map, but with 7-1 on the board, it's not looking likely. I mean, this is a squad that, like we said, their coaching staff was talking a big game about. We don't
Yeah, what
literally
the hell?
don't care. It's not a results-driven team right now. It's preparation for stage 1. If they make it to Madrid, fantastic. But the goal coming in is to get better. They don't think they're good enough necessarily. They'll show themselves that they are if they qualify.
This might be
building
cope.
protocols.
This might be cope, but if you don't win the grand finals here, you don't get the 3 points. And if you don't win Madrid, you also don't get
The
any
one
points
person
either, so
solo
I don't
hold
know.
over
I
towards
mean, I
A
feel like maybe
gets
it is
hit by the
better idea
Omen
to
flash and
look
has a
ahead to the
judge
next
in the
split
open.
rather
like
than
it.
He's
focusing
melting
so
in a
much
molly the whole
on such
time.
a small gap of a reward.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
There's
with you.
no
I think we've seen a
way,
lot of
bro.
teams who will literally sit down and go, well, if we lose these next 2 games, which are our first 2 games, we're making roster changes. This is unacceptable. We need to win now. And that's, I mean, some teams can do that. 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000. I don't know what it is, but mostly it's going to take time and dedication. That's what teams like Navi are putting up there for the most part, at least keeping the core together. Paper X as well.
Just
Change one
need
at a time.
time.
I say we import
They made
more
changes,
from,
no?
Another
I say
save?
we import
Yeah.
more
What
from
is
North
going on?
America. I heard FNS
No,
is free. FNS is free.
no.
Guys, you might as
Steel's
well-
looking for a
might
job
as well go for it, some of this.
I'm super down for the import if they're all going to be like Narrate.
I think what EMEA needs is not
Yeah, I
more
would
NA
take
players. I'll say
FNS
that.
any day.
So would I. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, IGLs is a low commodity market rather within Europe. Pretty much every IGL that we have, or the vast majority, are players who are pushed into that role because no one else is doing it. Magnum, for example.
I have a conspiracy theory. Can I
dear.
share it with you guys?
Go on.
So I
This could
think
get dangerous.
Fnatic should pick up FNS because they've got Alpha Year, A for Alpha Year, B for
for
Boaster,
God's sake.
C for Chronicle, D for Durka, E for Elmer Putty. Some reason L next, but then you get F for FNS, and you have the alphabet like basically completed.
and-
There are more letters.
It fits so
missing.
well.
An M for mini.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they need an F.
But who do they...
They bring in
We're
FNS.
talking about bringing in IGLs. I hate to break this to you, Sue, but that would probably remove the B.
No, but more IGLs is better. Look at the
So
fragging IGLs we
you
have
want them
right
to
now.
play 6 players? Like, do they rotate IGLs per map?
Why not?
Which map can't boast their IGL, just for all of his opponents out there right now?
I reckon Icebox. Icebox definitely.
Icebox,
really
oh, yeah.
famously.
Yeah, Fnatic are definitely not going to be good
Famously
on
a map
Icebox.
that Boaster knows nothing about. Okay,
God,
Shadow,
Shadow.
the first was
Jesus,
off the
this
ult, the
map.
second and third a little bit
Fragging
more so.
IGLs.
I like the idea from KC. You know, it's brave and it's contrarian. You see,
Did they
there's a
just give up?
judge
Yeah, pretty much.
inside of Lambs.
I mean, the map,
He's already
the
found
match
a
is
kill.
like,
What do? Push
you
it
know
one
it's
by
not a
one.
good format
And,
when
you know,
we have
not
a game
many
like
people
this
would have
getting
the
played.
balls to do that, but they do. And I'm,
They're
you know,
setting Thomasy up. He hasn't had many kills. That's what it is.
get him
They
to
want
clutch,
him to
wake him up.
clutch out.
That pad?
Guys, we're actually really good
Exactly.
at everything on Bind except clutches. So you all need to die now and test it. I like it.
Yeah.
That's really innovative.
I
When's
mean,
Boaster pulling this strat?
as Lothar once
30
said,
seconds
perfect
left.
Valorant is boring. So
Very true.
Exactly. He actually wants teams.
Yeah, that's
to
true,
beat
Banzi.
one by one. That's what he has said.
Am I watching the
multiple
NA
times.
games?
Specifically
Yeah.
against him.
yeah, checking corners is also overrated.
And on his team.
Not sure about that.
He also loves it when you play Reyna. That's his favorite agent. Wow. He didn't get the spike plant. Didn't really get anything for that round, but even still, 8-2 up for KCorp. A fantastic position. For anybody just joining us and think, this car's a little bit
I
weird.
missed a
I don't
game.
know
Yeah,
what's going on."
I missed some of the Chinese
lit.
games.
Yeah, that was going to be my response. Shut up,
You
bruh.
read his mind.
This cast is lit. that was my exact response.
Am I wrong though?
For anybody wondering,
Am I wrong?
KCorp has already qualified, and that is why we are doing this lit
Yeah.
cast.
So if you want to blame somebody for the reason I'm here, blame Carmichael. I'm sorry.
What?
Koi, if you really want to sort of crap on them while they're down.
No, I think Koi have actually been pretty impressive. I think
All of them
not a
too
lot
scared
of
to say
expectations
blame
going into
Riot.
this tournament. They made it this far. They looked resilient.
All too scared.
Barbar's given us some of the greatest moments that we've seen as usual. I'm actually very excited for Koi going into the next split.
I want to get a tracker on how many times Barbar's fallen off his chair in the last week and a half.
I feel like he saved it though. Well, or he's been saved. He
He's
hasn't
been
fully
saved.
hit the floor.
Contrary to what you believe, Arrows is actually there just to catch him when he falls. Like, that's
Aw.
usually the job of a coach with the players. They need to have a coach for the coach.
So
That's what he
It's
was
like
singing in
the
Spanish.
keep-back coach in NFL.
That's why Tom is here, right? For you.
Exactly.
But Mitch
There's a
doesn't
good
have very far
chance-
to fall.
Wow.
What's wrong with
Is
play-ins?
he wrong though?
You're mad at single
Oh, I
limbos.
think
What's
my
wrong with
headset's
play-ins?
broken.
Should I play the
Why,
clip?
dude? Why is there a
As long as
format
the
where
clip
one
is, quick
team
and brief, I
in the
think you
top
can run
4
that.
has to
That's
show
not-
like
that's not the clip I
a
was gonna go
potential
for.
6 maps more?
Surprisingly.
Like,
All
bro,
right,
it's not
okay,
good, man.
Play by play.
Like the play-ins is bad as well.
Thanks for that, Tom.
Oh,
really
God.
appreciate you.
Like it shouldn't be like
KC,
that.
attack
How would I have
side,
done it?
5 versus
I would have
5.
done it round robin.
Koi looking
As much
to
as people
pick
hate
up a
best of
couple
1,
more
if we're
rounds,
stuck
get
for
that
time,
respect game
I would have done round
maxed
robin.
out. After the attack
And
side,
then you
and
have
also
single
right away.
thing,
Smarty,
double
there's
limit at the
space
end of it.
taker, creator, but
We would have had to
shit,
have picked the
man
lesser of
left
2
from the
evils, and the
roster.
lesser of 2 evils would have been
Withstood.
round
Adding
robin
those
best of 1s.
KC jerseys picks up the double, still alive. Well, that was short-lived. 8-3.
That's
Koi
what should have happened.
Up with another round. There's not really anything to add to it because it's pointless.
I mean, shout out to the one person that was really excited.
Starzo. That was definitely
about that.
Starzo.
Oh,
But I
was
think
that
it's also
Starzo?
good to
I
not
thought
have. I mean,
somebody in the
in an
crowd
ideal
was
world, I
like,
would
"See,
never
I'm
have this
gonna
format.
win."
Let's see.
Like in an ideal
gonna
world,
get
I'd
a
never have a
Starzo
kickoff
replay? 'Cause I
tournament
think-
like this.
Yep.
But with the time restraints and everything there,
8-3.
that's what I would have gone with.
9 possible for KC at the halftime. A recovery on 4 would be good for Koi. And in the same regard as we talk about KC using this to learn, it's the same thing for Koi. Now they don't even have that end game of getting to Madrid. Instead,
Oh,
the conversation has to be about
What is?
learning.
Is this
for stage
Molly
1.
on
He missed his
purpose?
lineup.
He might not have. Is it
Did
just
he
to
get
clear?
out of gap?
Is it just to
I think
clear
he
the?
missed the Viper split. The one that Sliggy definitely did not invent, even though he says that he came up with it.
I literally,
The
dude.
Who came up with
the
it?
one
Just on-
outside
Because
the hole.
this
So
is
who
like a
came up
big
with it?
thing
Who's
between me and
Sliggy
Boaster.
stealing the credit for? 'Cause
We
no one
use
in our
this
scene
age-
would
yeah,
ever
yeah,
do
this
that.
is good.
It's never happened
Oh
before.
yeah, definitely not. Probably someone from NA. I feel like. Yeah, he does,
Are they
right?
thieves? Are they?
Dude, we showed. We had this
Yeah.
for so long, man.
More.
They made it
possibly out
popular.
there. KC, 8
Let's
rounds
just
like we
say it
said.
was created by Sean. I think we can all agree with that.
It probably, if there's anything that we're not sure about, that it's probably always
We'll just give the
created by
credit to Sean Gers. Why not?
He deserves it. He deserves it.
He's so
I gotta call in
handsome.
to defend myself.
I'm
I'm pretty good for giving credit out when people invent
Back
stuff.
through for Narrate, some control over Lamps, but he wants to fight back out, knowing there's players close. He's pulled out the
What's happening?
shorty! Well, that's a slightly ambitious play, to put it nicely. Luckily, though, this chaos and distraction has left a wide open gap for KC to push on through. Again, Starzo's left alone, but he's blindsided by the fact that the site is being taken. That is a gap that I don't expect to see much more of. From the
Narrate?
side.
Oh yeah, man. He wants it
Now
done.
they have to fight back through, mainly because it's the last round of the half. Now, we're left in this 3 versus 4 with KC on full control. Martin's still alive with both flashes in hand. Well, both flashes in his back pocket. So rifle in hand, as we're about to see, but Grabinho, a couple nice shots from him recently. He's been on
He's
fire.
not even used his stimmy yet. He could use his Stimbicon to get back into the site.
His what?
Stimbicon!
Player standing.
I
I've
believe
stolen that from the Japanese
Japanese
casters. It's
casters,
amazing. If you haven't watched it,
Hey, he used it.
What did he
did.
use?
Stimbicon!
Nice, nice.
The clip where they're going, yeah, is my favorite clip of all time. It's one of the best clutches ever.
Surely nobody is gonna throw a 9-3 lead, right? Surely we've never seen that happen in the history of Valorant.
To be
ever.
honest, I feel like I haven't seen one in a while.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And I know Mitch really wants this to go to map 3.
I'm pretty sure that molly's actually meant to go there, by the way.
Icebox.
That looks like it's a molly that touches both sides of left
Icebox
side.
You have been
my
saying
favorite
that
map.
you enjoy Icebox now.
Now.
Mainly because you just played Outlaw on Viper,
Yep.
and he uses the Viper
Or
screen
Killjoy.
for a little bit of damage, and then he just hits them with the
Your-
140.
Killjoy turret also
He's
works.
basically a rat, is what I'm
Wait,
saying.
no more Odin? It's Ode out now?
Certain maps.
Ode out.
Certain
Ode
maps.
out?
Down.
Yeah.
Certain map, but yeah, the tracker is leaning more towards Outlaw.
Please
right
give
now,
us a
for sure.
pistol.
I'm always an Odin.
Please
no
finish
matter what
this.
map.
You know, I would believe, but even Aspas is on that 9K Outlaw grind, so
Even Aspas.
even Aspas.
Yeah, because he was renowned for his Odin before that.
That's what I'm talking about. He's finally caught up with the meta. 46 HP on Martin, but a kill to be found. Opening pistol, strong for KC, and they're going walkabouts. A push straight down through middle that Shados is ready for. He's
Oh my
even
God,
doubled up on the angle. The spike plant on A, the kills on short.
They
This is looking
literally
like a
are
boy
so
round.
out of position, and look at Starkso, man.
RGX, I think.
Look at this guy.
Brace will
No, he
carry
was
on.
running the
Oh.
Coil one.
No, Starkso was.
Unlucky.
I think Shadow
Come
was
on,
just
man.
running the RGX. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like
He needs to
Starkso
be
man.
redeemed it.
sponsored. That's what it is. He needs.
I'm a big fan of the KC capsule. You guys got a favorite?
Liquid.
Yeah.
I think mine's Gentlemates. I
Oh,
really like the
neon,
classic.
the neon.
classic
Yeah,
is
yeah,
sick.
yeah. It looks like a kind of like an 80s vibe, right?
I just like their color scheme in general. I think it's really cool. I also like Koi's player card.
Oh, with the koi fish dragon
Yeah.
coming out.
Very cool.
I do kind of like Foot's player card as well. Nice colors on it. In the end, Shados, 4 kills to pick up the pistol.
Yeah. I mean, you've always been a big fan of Foot, so yeah, understandable.
I have.
I
Ever
heard they
since
made a
were...
special player card just for him.
Pardon me? No, I look forward to seeing it, Tom. Whatever it may be. Yeah, ever since they were so courteous, we went to Turkey, they brought us to the player house, they fed us, clothed us.
That's all
else
it
can I-
takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it
be
I'm a
takes.
honest.
simple man.
Yes. Yeah.
It's, you know, you share a meal with someone, it means something, Sue.
Can't relate, but yeah.
Yeah. To buy Sue's love, it takes a lot more.
You gotta at least have like a 3-11 comeback on Icebox or something before we can talk. Yeah.
Nice, Starzo. Pulled out the big gun, the new one at least. Grabbing himself a kill, a follow-up with a classic, and keeping the numbers nicely in favor of Koi. KC, Narrate, and Magnum playing just with weak pistols. Expecting this to be a 9-5. Steps being taken towards that third map of Icebox.
I feel like Magnum's been in quite a lot of these 2v4s, 2v5 situations. So.
You're saying he's baiting.
Damn.
No, I'm
Spike
saying that
planted.
I'm not counting him out until the round
Oh,
is
it was
done,
a positive
mate.
thing.
Yeah, it was.
Player standing.
I'm surprised they've actually
Take a
managed
break?
to get it this
It doesn't
far.
matter. I'll eat again
only a
after like the
1v2.
first Americas game.
I mean, it's worth.
What a
It's
classic.
worth. You take 3 out the game. Yeah, who knows? We might get that third map if Koi makes a comeback here.
The economic butterfly effect, we'll see if it comes through.
Yeah, I'm just speechless.
Weapons down
Man,
their
it's
last credits.
just a pointless
Remember,
game.
KC only need that one little streak of rounds. They'll be
Like
running away
we've
with
watched
this one
seeding games before,
already in the
and
back
seeding
of their
games at least you
mind.
get seeding.
They know there's nothing to worry about. They're locked in for playoffs, joining Na'Vi, Fnatic, and Heretics up there.
So they've, I mean, they got to play Fnatic next, right? We already know.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah,
These
yeah,
was
it's
finals?
confirmed. I think,
Okay. Yeah, but ages and ages ago, like 2 years ago.
KCorp Fnatic, I believe.
Now it's now you normally get something, some kind of
Not
advantage.
going to be the easiest of games for them. Not that Na'Vi would be too much easier.
I feel like with Fnatic, you kind of know what you're getting, but that's not a good thing.
Yeah,
and
a
with
loss.
Na'Vi, you have... yeah, I guess. And with Na'Vi, you don't know what you're getting, which might actually be even worse.
I will say, though, we talk about N, how great he is, his record in the NBA. I'm honestly his #1 fan. But he has never beaten Mini. Mini has always had the upper hand on N. Of course, he stepped down as head coach of Fnatic, but he is still there. He's going to have a lot of
So
knowledge.
basically, what you're saying is Mini will have the excuse if they do. He'll be like, "I have it."
Stop beating me, man.
It wasn't me, yeah.
You didn't beat me.
Actually, if I was coach,
Yeah, that's true.
would've won that.
Yeah,
So-
Mini can just say that.
Specifically, should we look
That's
at
a good thing he's
alliances?
been the
Yeah.
assistant
I
coach.
was impersonating
Oh,
Mini
sorry. You,
for a
okay.
moment, but thank you for bodying
Do
me
you
anyways.
reckon if you were coaching, you would be able to go up against Logan? You know, you'd be able to face
No,
him?
no, because the statistics.
On
tell me I
Champions
would
Point
not
still
be
on the
able to-
line? Nah, it's only fast for winning playoffs.
And they'd still
30
lose.
seconds left.
Yep. Honestly, if Fnatic played Gentlemates, I look forward to that day. Maybe you can feel some of that pain. Oh, nice little blitz into B, you would think, but Koi have changed directions.
The outcome?
Looking
Yeah,
instead to
KCorp
the A side
Fnatic,
with
Heretics
14
Na'Vi.
seconds left. They've got to be quick making it out of bathroom. Already a close fight. Martine adjusting very quickly.
Jesus.
Even firing through the wall for more.
Jesus,
they
man, this
probably
kid.
won it on the time, but well, that's another way to lock in the round. Double digits in the ones found for KC.
Yeah, Martin.
Didn't they say
do
about
be kinda
every win
good.
at kickoff is
He's
1
alright.
point? Nah, it's only
He's got
fast.
plans.
It's every
He
kill
wants
at
to get out.
stage
He
1 and
wants to
stage 2.
Go eat, go enjoy, go celebrate. You know, by the looks of the, by the way that he's playing.
Well, I hope
You
not,
get
'cause
3
he's got
points for
more
winning
games to play. He
kickoff.
should
You
be
get
prepared.
3 points for winning
No
Madrid.
celebration now, Sue. There's only practice.
Okay, I've been told that
What the
maybe somebody in NA to cast.
The only other points, but basically, if you come second,
Oh, you're headed-
if you come
yeah,
second
yeah,
at
yeah.
First already.
kickoff and
yeah,
second at Madrid, you
I'm
get
moving up in the
God
world,
damn.
you know?
you get
Artist
nothing.
2.0.
Hear me out, me.
That's so
Esports
funny.
Doug, Baby Bay, boom, nice analysis.
That is a tricast I'd like to see. Make it happen, Riot. I think it might actually be that
Thanks,
Sue
Tom.
has an interview. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, you can talk to my agent Tom. Anyone else and needs a caster out there? Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Thanks, boys. It's I appreciate this. This has been fun.
Been nice having you, Sue.
Yeah.
Enjoy your interview. Who have you got?
Why don't they
Who
get
have you
points at Madrid?
Spoilers.
They don't want people to get like a massive advantage for going to
Yeah,
the
that's true. Depends
for,
who
to go
wins.
into Madrid and stuff. I think they don't
Anyone's
want
game.
international stage
Obviously,
play
Koi
to not
with
be
a timeout
important,
again.
basically.
Test things here. Find out your protocols if they're good
Long
enough,
story short, they
if
want to make
everything
champs mean more,
that you've set up for
so they've
stage
kind of
one
made masters
is
mean a
what you
bit
need to
less.
be doing, or if you should be changing, pivoting, change the tracks on the train.
Well, bear in mind, this has been a pause taken by Barber. High impact moment. A chance to change the history of the next 10 minutes and nothing else whatsoever. What do you say in that moment, Mitch?
I don't know. I'd be able to say anything. The pressure you've set up
Yeah.
is too great.
Well, I asked him that once after an amazing comeback in another FPS game, and what he said to his team, according to him, was don't lose. So, you know, hopefully the Koi players have taken that into consideration. They may have been losing
Okay,
before, but now they have been told
KCorp good
not
with
to.
strats or they're insane
They've got a
firepower.
good
No, it's a
chance,
solid
and
mix
there
of
you go,
both.
already, a flying
They're,
start of
they
not
got
losing
everything.
As they get the opening pick, and Tomazi, you may have think he
It's
killed
a
him with the
stacked
gun, but it was
roster,
actually
and they
the
have
snake bite and camo again.
six
Give this
like
man
six
no
strats.
utility and full
A
WP.
different way of playing
He'll
to like
find
any
you a
other
couple of
team.
kills. Tomazi,
really cool.
though, has,
Like, they're an
turned the
exciting team.
PS
They're one of the
meter
better
up to
teams to watch.
1,000. I didn't even know it went that high.
I'm not sure how
The spam on the back of the
I'm not
reveal,
sure how
essentially,
a,
that is Martine.
how a
Now he's
longer
out of
format
his
will
own
suit them,
pace.
but
Yeah,
this is a
Shorty
perfect
out.
format for them.
Tomazi will not be finding the ace here. Scorbino quickly shut him down, but
Thoughts
not
on the
quickly
rate?
enough.
He's
Much
unreal,
damage
bro.
was
For
done.
not getting the ace, I think we have to deduct 3 rounds.
I reckon we just kick him from the event.
The fact that he can consistently
with you.
perform on
No, I know, you've
different
just said
agents,
that, and
like
Congratulations for
to a
qualifying.
really high level.
Wes going, no, I don't want to play again. Please don't do this to me again.
Honestly, Zaysh would have got that ace, and that's I'll say that with confidence. Yeah, understandably frustrating though. as we touch back with reality, seeing Barbar.
Martin? Yeah,
Frustration
Martin's a
getting
beast,
to him,
man.
11-5, Koi being left in the dust, and the 13-4 previously was tough over on Sunset, but now Koi are on their map, and this is somewhere that we definitely at least hope to see a better side to them. Technically we did. It's already 1 round better, but somehow I don't think that's the metric.
I tell you that
Barbar's
something
going
that could work out well for KCorp is they're like mimicking some of their ult strats just without ults
I've not seen
to
a fade in
potentially
this
try and
position all
make
too often, but Shadow is
potentially try and make like
catch him off.
teams think differently when they're looking at all of their footage. But I'm pretty sure Mini would just not look at this map.
Yep, in the rain. He's brought those premium.
But they did that. They
American with him.
mimicked their Razor with narrate from
Managed to
short
take
just
down
without it.
already and put this into an advantageous position. Magnum has fallen.
So maybe they're
Actually,
thinking
they
ahead a
dropped
little
the
bit.
Viper's Pit, wanting vision over the extra damage, and
Wait,
while that
Narrate's
vision
beast.
is clear. I don't think they're going to be winning this round unless Grabinho can pull off a miracle. Gets a kill, and he adds himself his ult. Instead, he's going to get shortied by Shin.
So Tom, you mentioned that they dropped the Viper's Pit. Now,
Yes.
I don't know if
Martin,
we will ever replay
check,
it or not,
yeah,
but
check.
Maybe what happened was Shados couldn't get back in it on time because he was deep in the elbow. He's where he is now. And it looked like he ran towards it and then ran away. And I'm not sure if he just
KCorp remind you of
slightly
Paper X
missed the
sometimes in the
timing
way
on
they're
it,
super
or he did, in
creative.
fact,
Yeah,
decide to drop
it's
it.
actually very true. They're definitely not as wild in terms of the W key, but they got some good combos. They think different.
Oh, it's not GG.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh, I love
At
Magnum.
least we're not the only ones struggling with math today.
Okay,
That's good to
7
see.
chances to get rid of this.
12-5. 7 chances to close it out. 7 consecutive rounds for Koi to bring us to an OG,
Yeah, look,
bring
and
us
the
to a
next
map
round they
3
do the
to
exact
nothing.
same strat that we were
Wow,
talking
you
about.
talked about showstoppers.
That's so
Both
funny.
of those completely missed.
So maybe they were trying to create the
Well,
fake
the damage
that
was
they
done
weren't
at
going to do it
least.
this
Low
round.
camo
But
is
this was the round I was
definitely
talking
an
about
easy
where they go
cleanup for
short with the
somebody else.
Razor.
If that nade was luckier in its placement, perhaps. Close nade used. It's not forcing shit back. In fact, he's going forward and taking 2 quick kills. A little more attempted. Damage done. Both players.
Man, I'm happy
tickled
Shin.
up.
I'm happy
47
Shin got
and
another go
46 HP respectively. Get your gun out, Damazi.
because he's
He has,
looked really
but
good.
Shados,
I mean,
I
he
like
looked
this
good
play.
still in the
A
old
quick
KCorp, but
reposition towards heaven. It's
it's
oh,
cool that
he's
they
being seen. Oh, that is a pixel in the
didn't like
difference.
overthink
big
it and
enough.
actually gave him a chance.
Okay, he's got orbital strike.
Oh, has he?
That might give him a
Oh.
chance.
He's also got 46 HP up
That's
against the
fine.
Viper's
That's
Pit.
fine.
Snake
It's about
bite.
look.
Oh,
See?
my.
Orbital strike into the 1v1. Narrate, what are you going to do? Nothing. Can't defuse. He has used that quite early.
Might win this.
Now it comes down to the time. The thing is, Narrate is aware.
Honestly, it's a nice clutch from him.
It's going to be
Well
the
played.
Red Bull clutch coming through for Grabinho. And Mitch has got egg on his face.
I absolutely do. I did not count him into that one. I didn't think he had a chance.
The level of sarcasm when I said he's got orbital. Oh, he's got orbital strike.
46 HP, 1v2. I mean, Grabinho played it perfectly, though. Isolating the first duel as they come waterfalling out of heaven.
What I think of
Resetting,
Magnum's
running the
eye-gelling,
clock down with his
I
ult.
think
You cannot ask for a better play than that.
some of the
And I think
mid-rounding
I've been really, really
is-
impressed by Grabinho.
it has been
This is a
pretty
player
good, but I
that
think a lot
we've
of it is
seen
just like set
play
stuff
within
that
the lower levels of
have
the scene,
already.
but to
I
come
think there's a
and
lot
do
of
it within
protocols in
VCT,
place,
I
and
think he's
then
been one of the
that
more
makes it nice and
consistent
easy
factors
for him.
this squad. He's been good in
So I
clutches,
think like
he's been good
having
in
such a
opening, and he's
structured
doing
way
his-
of
he's
playing
playing
these
his role,
maps
you know, I
makes it
can't say
easy for him to
he's
call.
amazing at it, he's just-
But I
he's
think
doing his
that
role.
might
I like a lot of what I'm
be
seeing from
where
him. Huge potential.
they become a little bit predictable. But again, that's like a
They've
learning curve
both
for
been
them.
Absolutely nuts.
I think the cool thing about this team is you're going to see some players from regions that may not have the most representation. You know, you've got players from Portugal, even players from small regions like America have managed to get players into this KCorp team.
There.
Tiny, insignificant
Tiny,
regions.
yeah, there's like 4 players, I think.
Ends it with a fake clone.
KC,
Maybe.
I mean, look, it's not a round we expect them to win. They've saved up their credits, so I understand this stack. Going towards one side of the map, playing the numbers, still have, they haven't got the nade on Narrate, but they've got plenty of flashing utility that can make them uncomfortable.
Okay, nice.
Good try by Martin to try to sneak in, grab a kill on an unaware player, but Starzo was too ready.
Well, now Rubinho waiting.
30 seconds left.
Imagine they come
Around
back.
the corner.
I think the
Great
coaches
doesn't
would
really
get
have the
involved.
weaponry for this, and well,
Last player
I don't
standing.
know if it would have mattered. Shin
They're a
might just
young
want to try
team
and
also.
hold on to
Yeah,
the
that's
rifle, but
very
he
true.
does have
That's very, very
enough to
true.
buy into the next round anyway. maybe just going to see if somebody can aggress. The thing is, when you're on Omen, it's more going to be about damage rather than getting the ult online, because in most cases, you're not going to see the most impact from the shadows, or from the shadows.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting that.
But then again,
They're
you
trying.
don't
No,
see much
they're full
impact
trying
from the
on
shadow
this.
either.
Like both teams.
Oh.
Again, most of,
Once
especially
again,
when you look at
there
over
was
towards
no
Koi.
need. And
So
earlier
KCorp
on,
want it
he
done
was doing
fast,
fine.
first of all.
He's had a
Then when
pretty
you
good
look over
turn.
towards Koi, they don't play for like
It
5
worked too
weeks.
well.
So any game they
Just
can look
don't
back
like
on and be like, what did we do wrong?
You were
Is
there
good for
I
them.
back
don't like
Good
his
old days.
sandwiches, that's for sure.
Back at the Fabrican days.
Imagine like, I don't know, if you're a brother or sister or maybe a parent of Shadow, and you're like, oh, I'm feeling really hungry. Oh, Shadow's making a sandwich. Can he, you know what, no. I don't want a banana, mustard, whatever other weird stuff he puts in there.
He is wrong.
Just
They go to map 3?
I'm not even gonna- I'm not
Oh
even
man,
gonna
we'll
warrant
go
it.
Americas if that happens.
Having that as a combination of flavors and textures is just sickening, to be honest. Deep
Yeah,
pit.
it's a nice
held
lineup.
from
Nice and
decently
easy
far
for you
back,
to
and the
steal.
good thing is you can play around that wall, so no spams can come through on you. Double Yoru TP, both the clone and the
How do I
man
feel
himself.
after about
Weirdly, I haven't
Koi?
seen him in the TV
Dude,
with the
I
Kobe
still,
like you normally
I don't want to
Yeah,
look
again,
about
there
today too
are
much for Koi,
arguments out there to say
but you have to
Martin
say
is
like this
hard
is for
trolling
sure the
by
worst
not putting
Koi's
the
played,
urban
and
TP,
then
but
okay.
yesterday was like
Is that
decent,
argument
and
made
the
by
first
the
time we
next
saw them
map
as well was
patch?
really good as well. So it's like
it may be
high highs, lows,
published
low
anywhere in the
lows. They
world
might be the
because
most
no one published
inconsistent this year potentially.
yeah.
Except maybe like, you know, the Penguin books.
But hasn't been published yet.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the key word. You know,
That's
it's
where-
not
that's where I
Applying
kinda
for it
sit
to
with
be
them.
published.
not too many places yet. It's not-
Just like
I
last
didn't
year,
say it was
a little
finished,
bit, yeah, but maybe
though. It's still
You need at
maybe
least
higher
90
highs,
pages
hopefully.
before they'll allow it.
under creation. McCoy quickly on their way through. A little bit of damage on the camo, but this guy, when his back's against the wall, somehow he's able to deliver. With Shin down already. Camo doesn't need to do too much. He's in a nasty position.
what a weird round with this
Turrets on
ult
their
still up.
spawn. No flank to come
Oh,
through.
my.
Tamazi already dropped. Viper's pick comes into play. Narrate does well, though. He's picked up one. He's looking for the fight, and that's Shados down. The decay making him very low, but he hasn't got a lot of
Wait,
gold
is this the
anyways.
round they win?
Martin, 1-2. How much more? It's only Grabinho left in the corner. He's revealed that's 2, and he's looking for a third of his own. Someone's getting out of here with a 3K, and it's Martin
Nicely
this
done for
time.
Martin. Okay,
The game
they
comes
closed
to
it
a
out,
close.
and honestly,
They
KCorp
have
are
won
looking
it
good,
after
man.
one map,
I like
but
this.
they
This is
stay
exciting for this
to
year.
take that 2-0. A
No matter what
strong
happens
showing
against them
here
in the game
on
against
Vine.
Fnatic, I
Both
still
teams
feel
testing
like
out some things that
they,
no doubt we'll
especially
see
when they look
further
over
down the
towards
line
champs,
for
like they have a
Koi
good
and for
chance.
Vitality. This day was no